Alright, how do I start this out, man?
Just like we always do.
I'm just messing with you, man. Welcome back to the Summary Podcast. Shit. Now I fucked it up. Welcome back to the Summary Podcast. This is episode number 18. Good. Yeah. Good transition, too, man. Remember to always watch us on YouTube, listen to us on iTunes. Although I'm not too sure if still figuring out stuff on iTunes, so best place to watch us is here on YouTube.
It is.
It's a crazy week again.
It is.
It's Champions League week again. That's what I mean by crazy.
Oh.
That's the only thing I mean by crazy. I mean crazy stuff also outside in the real world.
In the football world.
In the real world.
And
in the real world and football world.
Everywhere, bro.
But yeah, it's crazy everywhere. Here, let me move this real quick. I was gonna make a little one. I know, I was gonna make a little noise, but I got you. Alright. We're gonna go up with leagues, get rid of the leagues right away.
Let's get it.
It was a crazy week for Premier League, if I remember that.
It was pretty crazy. You wanna start with those first? You wanna
No, I got the French league. I got the French league. I think I start with Bundesliga usually, but we got League 1. I clicked on League 1, so we're on week 8 for the France people. The France players. I don't know where I was going with that. Alright, first I'm going to go off with the teams that are the 3 teams at the bottom. Wingamp, Nantes, and Monaco. That was from 2018-19. So Wingamp is in 20 with 4 points. Nantes with 6 points. Monaco with 6 points. I'm surprised with Monaco being down there. But
yeah, true. I think they usually try to I think that's where they usually are at.
Oh yeah?
Kind of early.
Okay. Oh, and then they come back.
They come back.
Alright. We'll see what happens in the future with them. Alright, next I'm going to go with... I'm not going to go too much the whole table and stuff, but...
Yeah,
top teams right now, I'm going to say... The 4 ones... So I'm going to say... Because they qualify Champions League qualification, and Europa League. Also the top 4.
Yeah.
Alright, top 2 qualify Champions League automatically. Third will get to the qualifiers, and then Europa League is the 4th position for them. That was all confusing. I don't know why I said that. But PSG is in the top number 1 spot with 24 points.
Of course.
They won all 8 games so far.
Of course.
In second, we got Lille with 16 points. In third, Montpellier, yeah, I think that's what you say. 15 points. In fourth, Saint Etienne.
Come on, man. Bring out that French accent.
I can't Saint Etienne.
Oh, shit.
I just don't get the sound, you know? I don't know. 15 points, and then we got two of the teams that I usually look into this league all the time is Lyon, which is in 5th with 14, and Marseille in 6th with 13 points. I'm going to keep it at that. I'm going to see who how the matches went for the weekend for them. So Friday, Saint Etienne and Monaco played. Saint Etienne won 2-0. PSG won 3-0 against Nice. Nice? Nice, right?
Yeah, Nice.
Alright. Lyon and Nantes tied 1-1.
Blue pronounced Nates.
Nates?
I think so, yeah.
Wait, what?
Nates?
It says Nantes. You don't pronounce the N?
I don't.
Oh.
I mean, I've heard people say Nates.
Alright, Nates. Lyon and Nates. 1-1.
I could be wrong, though. Don't
Athens.
Athens.
Alright, Sunday.
Don't quote me on that.
Lille beat Marseille. Is it Lille or Lille? How would you say that?
Lille.
Lille?
Nah, like Lille.
Lille. How I always saying it.
Yeah, Lille.
How I always saying it, right?
You say it like the American way, like the white, like the...
Lille?
Yeah, like that.
I didn't say Lille, I said Lille.
Lille.
Yeah, I said that in the beginning, but then I said it, how would you say it? Lille? Marseille? Lille? I don't know. But they won 3-0 against Marseille. Because you say Marseille, right?
Marseille, yeah.
Marseille, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well they lost 3-0. Damn, the French. I think you should take over France then. I'm gonna let you do France.
Get
next
all the-
time. I'm
all
gonna let
the-
you do. I'm gonna let you do France next time.
All the correct pronunciation and shit.
Yeah, man. You're gonna do the France one next week, or next time. We're not so sure what happens with Sammy next week, but with scheduling, but we'll see. All right, where's Bundesliga? I'm moving on to Bundesliga. You can take over Bundesliga.
I don't know what
Nah,
about
this is
Do I do German?
This is interesting now. All right, check this out. So they're in week 6. Things got good here. Things got good, really good here. So they're at week 6. All right, last 3. The teams in the last positions. 18th, Hanover 96 with 2 points. Schalke 4 with 3 points. And Stuttgart with 5 points. Damn, those are usually good teams. They're usually at the top.
I mean, nah. I say middle.
I'm like, well, at least I'm saying they're not at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, normally you wouldn't see them at the bottom. Even Bayer Leverkusen, they're on 14th with 6 points, which is a little crazy for me. All right, now the top teams. I'm gonna go from 6 to 1. So in 6th, Rosenballsport Leipzig. I don't know. 11 points. Werder Bremen in 5th with 11 points. Borussia Mönchengladbach.
What was that?
Borussia Mönchengladbach. You know who I'm talking about. 11 points.
I think it's Mönchengladbach.
What?
Mönchengladbach.
Mönchengladbach. Yeah, probably because there's an apostrophe on there.
Because there's an apostrophe.
Yeah, so it shortens it out. Kind of like when you say your and you add that like apostrophe on top, so it's like you are. You know what I'm saying?
No, but just
like it eliminates letters.
Eliminate
letters. English, bro. Take English.
Language, bro.
11 points. Third and fourth with 11 points. Oh, crap. Hertha Berlin in 3rd place with 13 points. 2nd place, Bayern Munich.
Okay.
With 13 points.
Mm-hmm.
And Borussia Dortmund is on top with 14 points.
It's a 1 point difference, though.
Yeah, but usually
Bayern usually I want to say they usually fall to 2nd place, but then they pick it back up because I think Borussia Dortmund usually like they get up then they're like
I know,
yeah,
but you said they're gonna dominate like easily.
I mean, just because they're 2nd place doesn't mean they can't dominate easily.
Yeah, they tied once and lost one, so Borussia hasn't lost one, so.
Yeah, but what week is it? Still 6?
Yeah, week 6 for them.
Still pretty early.
It is early, but
Just give it time. Just give it time.
I mean, you were saying they're gonna do like. You were saying it like they were gonna do like. No losses or something.
I'm pretty sure I did not say that.
You always say that. You said that with PSG. You said that with Juventus.
How's PSG doing?
They're doing alright, but watch. They're gonna lose one game at least. Just watch. I'm calling it right now. One game.
I said they're gonna dominate. That doesn't mean that they're not gonna lose. Obviously, like domination doesn't mean that.
And Juventus as well. I think they're gonna take an L as well one of these days.
I mean, yeah.
They're gonna take at least. I think Juventus is gonna take at least 5 losses.
I doubt that.
5 losses. I'm calling it right now. 5 losses.
I'm not gonna say
Just
that.
watch. And like maybe 6 draws.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm not gonna say that.
Hey,
That's like
I'm
11
calling
games
it,
right
I'm
there.
calling it. Watch when they go back in the second round or something. Just watch.
I doubt it.
All right, matches for. It's crazy.
Don't put that.
Where was I? September 29th. No, 28th, Friday. All right, that's when Bayern Munich lost 2-0 against Hertha Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Saturday, Schalke actually won 1-0 against Mainz.
Mm-hmm.
Stuttgart won 2-1 against Werder Bremen. And Bayer Leverkusen lost 2-4 against Borussia Dortmund. And on Sunday, this was Frankfurt and Hanover 96. It was a 4-1 win. 4-1 win against Frankfurt, and then Augsburg won 4-1 against Freiburg. I thought it was going to be better games, but whatever.
It's gonna be better games. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I called it, man. I called it. Alright, Primera División. Alright, La Liga, Spain, week 7. Week 6 for 2 teams. Alright. Yeah, because Atletico Bilbao and Rayo Vallecano only played 6 games, so. Alright. 20th is Leganes. They're in relegation. All 3 are in relegation. Leganes with 4 points. Huesca 19th with 5 points. And Rayo Vallecano, who still need to play their 7th game, are in 18th with 5 points.
Okay.
So if they win this next game against Atletico Bilbao, which I doubt it, but if they do, they'll get out of the relegation zone.
Vallecano?
Yeah. Then we got Valencia on 14th with 8. I just wanted to say that because I like keeping up with Valencia. It's one of my teams. It was.
Don't they play Champions League today?
I think they play Champions League today. Yeah, it's either today or tomorrow.
I think it's today.
Alright. And 6th spot is Deportivo Alaves with 11 points.
Surprising.
In 5th, Real Betis with 12 points.
In 6th?
In 5th.
5th? Oh shit, that's surprising.
Yeah.
So what's that team?
Atletico Madrid in 4th with 12. They finally got up there. In 3rd, Sevilla with 13 points. And then Real Madrid and Barcelona are tied for 1st with 14 points.
Oh,
They had a pretty bad weekend as well.
Barcelona?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, I saw them.
So here's
I
the
didn't see the
matches.
games, but
Yeah, I can't watch the games either because EN Sports.
What can be in sports?
Huh?
What?
What happened? Boycott?
No.
Oh.
No.
Let's see. Friday was Rayo Vallecano versus Espanyol 2-2. Saturday, Real Sociedad lost against Valencia. Yeah, finally. W for Valencia. 1-0. Barcelona tied with Atletico Bilbao 1-1. Eibar lost to Sevilla 1-3. Real Madrid tied with Atletico Madrid 0-0, which is pretty much expected right there. It's a good game. Huesca and Girona. Oh, this is Sunday. Huesca and Girona tied 1-1. Villarreal lost 0-1 against Real Valladolid. I don't know. Levante. Valladolid. See, I'm saying them right, but then I doubt myself. Levante 2-1 against Deportivo Alaves. Real Betis 1-0 against Leganes. And then yesterday on Monday, Celta Vigo tied with Getafe 1-1.
Nice. I mean, I'm nice, but whatever.
Yeah, not nice, but Serie A, Italian. They're in week 7. Some are in week 6. From relegation zone. Chievo Verona 20 with -1 point. What? Is that right?
Negative 1. I mean, yeah.
How?
You just lose so much and.
Oh shit! Yeah, they tied 2 games and lost 5.
Yeah, but look at the goal difference too. How many goals they scored on?
Yeah.
I'm sure that ties into like why they're negative and shit.
Yeah, but they shouldn't count it like that. Frosinone with 1 point. It's only based off like with if you win or lose.
It's like just fucking just relegate them already.
I know, seriously. Empoli in 18th with 5 points. I was like confused. AC Milan's 11th spot with 9 points. Roma is in the 9th spot with 11 points. Lazio in 7th with 12 points. 6th, Genoa 12. Sassuolo 5th with 13 points. In 4th, Inter with 13 points. In 3rd, Fiorentina with 13. In 2nd, Napoli with 15. And Juventus is on top with 21 as of now because they're going to get at least 3 losses and 5 draws this season.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
This is some big games right here. What happened over the weekend for them? Let's see. They actually started playing since like
early last week.
Oh, they all started playing early next week, dude. I totally forgot.
Last weekend.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, Tuesday, Inter 1-2-1 against Fiorentina. I bet you the other ones just won. I didn't even call them out, but whatever.
What?
Juventus won 2-0 against Bologna. Roma won 4-0 against Frosinone. What else? AC Milan tied with Empoli 1-1. Roma then won again against Lazio 3-1. Juventus won 3-1 against Napoli. Inter 2-0 against Cagliari. And AC Milan won 4-1 against Sassuolo. Yeah, they played like twice this week, man. I totally forgot. It was probably the same thing with the other ones.
I remember getting like notifications there.
Yeah, I got a shit ton of notifications. Cause I remember, I think Real Madrid and Barca tied this week twice. I want to say I don't remember, but all right, Premier League, and then we'll talk about Champions League. What's going on, real quick.
All right, so we'll start with Monday because it was yesterday, and because that's the last game they played. So AFC Bournemouth beat Crystal Palace 2-1. I did not watch that one, but I heard it was a good game, decent game. Sunday we got Cardiff and Burnley. Burnley won that one 2-1. Decent game again. I want to say. This is a surprising one right here. West Ham versus Man United, 3-1 to West Ham.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I watched the highlights of it. Damn, man.
She didn't play.
Yeah, but still a hell
What
of a
happened?
game.
What, is he injured?
I don't know.
Or they're just not playing him?
They're just not playing him.
Yeah, alright.
But that was a good. That was a good one. I did watch the highlights for that one. Arsenal and Watford.
Watford lost, man.
Arsenal took it 2-0. I didn't watch the highlights for this one, but I assume it was a pretty good game for Arsenal, especially with the new coach and everything. Good for them. Everton and Fulham. I did watch the highlights of this one. Everton dominated. It was a good. It was a good game to watch. I did like it. I would like to see more from Fulham though. They have like Unversed, who was at Chelsea at one point, and then he went to like Dortmund, and he was pretty good, but it kind of fell off with Fulham. Okay. Anyway. Huddersfield and Spurs. Spurs took that one 2-0. I assume it was a good one for Spurs, obviously. Huddersfield, man, so much. The one I was a little surprised was Man City versus Brighton, only 2-0.
Man City versus Brighton. Well, they're playing two teams.
I'll see you later, bro.
This is Mourinho's excuse. They're playing two teams. It's hard to score 2 goals.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, like last week they won, like I think like 4-0 against like a weaker team, and I mean Brighton, I'll be honest, I think it's a pretty.
I think it was raining. Wasn't it raining?
I don't think anything had to do with it, but
Oh,
I mean,
I think it's.
I don't think so. But anyway,
Look at that tie! Woohoo!
hold on, I'm not there yet.
Oh,
So Newcastle and Leicester City 2-0. I watched that one too. That's pretty good for them, for Leicester.
bad for my Newcastle.
Remember Newcastle? Wolves and Southampton. Two Wolves. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good one.
Did what's his name score? Jimenez? No.
No, he didn't. Jimenez didn't score.
Johnny did though.
Johnny did though, yeah.
Yeah, Johnny's my boy.
I did
Johnny.
too.
My boy Johnny.
Johnny.
Johnny. Johnny. Boy.
Yeah, alright, chill out. Take a nudge, buddy. Take a nudge.
Boy.
Boy. I'm out.
Come on, man.
Let's one now. Like, we get your back there.
I know, bro. Let's go.
Alright, and then the not really surprising.
Get to the draw. Get
So
to
this-
the draw.
Alright, shit.
Get to the draw.
Alright,
I called it.
so this one, it was a good game. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good game. They tied.
They tied.
It's still unbeaten though, so I mean they're still out there.
Who?
Both.
Yeah, no, but you haven't said anything, so nobody.
So it's Chelsea, obviously, and Liverpool.
Like, what are you talking about?
So Chelsea, Liverpool,
Juventus?
Chelsea, and Liverpool tied over the weekend. So Hazard scored, which he
Yeah, they were winning, bro.
Hazard
I was
scored.
like, they're gonna beat them.
I thought so too. Hazard scored. He's been on fire, scoring a set of goals. But then Daniel Sturridge came back at the 89th minute to score.
I know, man.
It was a hell of a game, to be honest. It was a good game. Even though Chelsea didn't get the win, I enjoyed the game. It's always good watching two teams like battle it out. And that's what we saw here. Like I said, it was a hell of a game. Good for Sturridge too, man. Sturridge, I think there were some doubts on him as to why he wasn't scoring, but I think he's been scoring.
Always.
Yeah, he always had issues with that, but he's been scoring, so that was good for him. And then that ended the. I mean, they didn't end the tie like a unbeaten streak or anything, but that was a tie for them. So as of right now, how the table looks.
This moment.
So we got Manchester City in front with 19 points. We got Liverpool in second with 19 points.
Goal difference.
Goal difference, obviously. We got Chelsea in third with 17 points, which again is actually pretty good for them. Especially with the new coach and a couple new signings that they came in. That's always good. Tottenham is in fourth with 15 points. Arsenal is in fifth with 15 points as well. Goal difference there too. We got like two teams tied for 13, for 6th and 7th with 10 points, my bad. Watford and Bournemouth. Leicester in 8th. Wolves is in 9th, which is good for them as well. Manchester United all the way to 10th place with 10 points. It did go down. We'll get into why in a bit, but there's someone in there. West Ham actually went up. West Ham were in the relegation zone. They actually went up to 14th place, which is always good for them. But now in the relegation zone, we got Huddersfield, Cardiff, and Newcastle down there.
Oh, no, not Newcastle.
Possibly Fulham, but I think Fulham they'll be safe. For now.
Oh, no, Newcastle.
So that's what we have now for the Premier League.
Not Newcastle. Alright.
Yeah, man, pretty
Any
exciting.
good games next week for them?
Next week, what do we have? Friday we have Brighton and West Ham, so that should be decent, I guess.
2 against 1.
Saturday we got several games. We got Burnley and Huddersfield, Crystal Palace and Wolves. That's gonna be a good one.
I think Wolves can win that.
Leicester and Everton. Should be a good one too.
Can win that.
Yeah, I'm going with Everton. You got Spurs and Cardiff. Spurs.
I think Cardiff.
Just like Spurs. We got Watford and AFC Bournemouth on Saturday as well.
San Antonio.
Then we got Man and Newcastle.
Oh, that's a big game.
I think Newcastle's gonna take it.
I think they can draw.
I gotta take it. Sunday we have Arsenal and Fulham. We're pretty much gonna give it to Arsenal. Southampton and Chelsea. I'm going to give it to Chelsea. I'll be bad.
We always gonna give it to Chelsea.
1-0.
Oh, it's gonna be good too.
Liverpool and Manchester City. That was gonna be a good game. That's Sunday at 10:30. So that's gonna be a good ass game. I'm gonna watch those. I'm gonna try to watch them all. Not all of them. Some of them boring, but
well, like we said, we have Chelsea. I mean, what's it called? Champions League. Champions League on Tuesday right now. Like be going on soon, and tomorrow. So this Champions League this week. We got on Tuesday, October 2nd. You got Hoffenheim versus Manchester City. Juventus versus Young Boys. Oh, that's my two teams right there. Manchester United versus yeah. They're playing today as well. Manchester United versus Valencia. Athens versus Benfica, which I think they can pull off a W there. Lyon versus
Valencia's today, no?
Yeah, Valencia versus Manchester United. Yeah. Lyon versus Shakhtar Donetsk.
Shakhtar Donetsk.
Shakhtar Donetsk. Red Star, we'll call it Blue Star. The other one's Red Star. We'll call it Blue Star. Bayern Munich versus Ajax. Moscow versus Real Madrid. Roma versus Victoria Plzen. Thank you. Plzen. Yeah, I'm going for Roma right there, man. All my teams are playing right here. Roma, Real Madrid, Athens, and Juventus. Yeah, they're all playing today.
Nice.
And then Wednesday, October 3rd, will be PSG versus Red Star. Lokomotiv Moscow versus Schalke 4. Tottenham Hotspur versus Barcelona. Porto versus Galatasaray. Ooh, I got it this time. Borussia Dortmund versus Monaco. PSV versus Inter. Napoli versus Liverpool. I know, right? Inter Milan, whatever, dude. Atletico Madrid versus Club Brugge.
The whitest way you could have said it. Inter Milan, dude. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, man. What do you think?
Who's gonna take the Champions League this year?
No. Like the games. What do you think games are gonna be good?
I think they're all gonna be good.
They're all gonna be good.
Yeah, man. I think Champions League always gives us that excitement of like good games and shit because you never.
Or you just didn't memorize all the matches.
Partly that too, but nah, like, for real. I think the Champions League like gives us the chance to see like.
Damn, PSV and Inter Milan are really good.
Nah, probably not.
You
I'm gonna give it to PSV.
It'll be a good game. They got Icardio, man. Icardio, whatever his name is. What's his name? Icardi.
I don't think he plays for Inter.
Yeah. Yeah, they're talking about transferring him.
I thought he played for somebody else.
No. Look. We have the lineups. Is this for? Look, Mauro Icardi.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, they were talking about transferring him.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I heard something about it.
What were you saying? About what we got? You were talking about something, I don't know. And then I interrupted you.
Yeah, I forgot.
Alright, well, I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens, and then if there is a sub me in on for next week, I mean, we'll talk Champions League. If not, we'll just make it up for the following one.
Yeah.
But those are matches. Should be good this weekend.
Should be good, man. This week too, man. And we're back.
Oh, I like it.
With the second part. Not the second part, but
we'll continue Cyber Talk.
Yeah,
Cyber
more like stories. And
I got one thing. I want to do something for you, like.
Alright.
Something. Alright. What do you want to say?
What did you say? I want to do something. Alright.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know, man. Alright. I'm gonna need you to use one sentence. Alright?
Okay.
That's like 7 words. At least 7 words. No more than 10.
Okay.
All right. Use one sentence to prove that you're a true Chelsea fan.
One sentence.
One sentence.
To Chelsea.
Yeah. 7 to 10 words. Yeah, count. 5. Yeah, those are your fingers, alright?
9. Okay, mine's like 9. Use your fingers.
You got 9 fingers?
No, I mean it's not 10, but.
Oh, okay. No. Between 7 and 10.
Yeah, but it's like 9, I think.
Alright.
Wait. Yeah, it's 9. Okay. So I repeat the question.
Use one sentence to show that you're a true Chelsea fan.
I will get the Chelsea crest tatted on me. Yeah. I fucked that up, didn't I?
You were at number 8 and you're like, on me. I was like, wait, on me.
That's 2. Yeah, it's 9. I will get the Chelsea crest tatted on me.
Okay. Damn, that's alright. I think you're hitting me with some facts or something.
Nah, it's just I think that's a true. Nah, because facts, like anybody can look up facts.
Yeah, but this was on the spot, remember?
Yeah, exactly. So like anybody can look up facts. So it's like, I mean, on the spot too, like Drogba was like top scorer in like his last season in Chelsea. Alright, you can Google that and do it.
Wow, Drogba was
You're right.
Last season. 7 words? Not bad.
With Chelsea.
With Chelsea.
His last season with Chelsea.
His last season with Chelsea. Not
That's
bad,
right.
man. Not bad.
Yeah, so I mean that's just like that, but I think it's like
Alright, man. I was just a little.
a true fan would get that.
Here's mine with Manchester United. I believe. I believe in Mourinho and Pogba. that they will they'll work things out. I just say, man. I just wanted to do something like that really good. That was hilarious. Alright. Moving on to some serious stuff. Alright. Speaking of Manchester United, Mourinho and Pogba. We're gonna talk about Mourinho and Pogba. Mourinho and Pogba separately though. So Mourinho first. Alright. We know this guy has gotten into pretty much like war with players, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's like arguments, stuff like that, confrontations, embarrassing them, whatever, all that good stuff. Nothing good stuff. Nothing good stuff. But
it's good stuff, but
it's all the action stuff. That's what I mean. So like, do you know some players who he's in the past?
I mean, he's had a bunch, to be honest with you.
He's had a bunch, man. I got a list.
Damn.
I got a list.
What's your list? Because I don't know. I saw in my head. I don't know too many of them. He has several with Chelsea, but
you know, which ones come to mind?
well, I mean, obviously Pogba.
Yeah, obviously.
When he was at when he was at Real Madrid, I believe, like Di Maria. Didn't he sell Di Maria?
Yeah, Di Maria was one.
He sold Casillas too.
He didn't sell. Did he?
I think so. I think he did. Di Maria had issues with Casillas. I think so as well. I think Ozil too. I think he was the one that
he benched Casillas. That's what I know.
he benched Casillas. I mean,
Yeah.
he had to have an issue with to bench.
No, that's why. Yeah. He had an issue with
you
him.
gotta
That's
have
why
an
he benched him.
issue to bench your best keeper. I want to say. Chelsea.
There was a few in Chelsea. There was 3 players in Chelsea.
Damn, I can't think of what's on my head. To be honest with you, man.
One of them is with him right now, which is ironic.
Mata?
No.
Matic?
No. So the first one is obviously Paul Pogba,
Yeah.
the most recent one.
Yeah.
Alright, that's going on right now. And we'll talk more about Pogba and what he plans on doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Salah from Chelsea, my bad.
Yeah. Salah was one of them.
Yeah.
He so Salah, when he played in Chelsea, he only played like 13 games, I believe.
Around that.
And he ended up signing him, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think Salah left.
No, I think they loaned him out to Roma. And then Roma ended up, I think, buying him.
Yeah, because he was like, Mourinho was saying he's a flop. He's not gonna do anything, so he
Sold him, like, loaned him out.
yeah, he did something like that. But then he ended up going with Liverpool,
Mm-hmm.
which you know what happened. He broke records and stuff.
Yeah, it was good for him. Man.
Yeah, it was a good move for him. So yeah, another one was a different striker, and he's with him right now. It's the one I was telling you.
Okay.
He's playing in Manchester United as well,
Striker.
and he played in Chelsea.
I don't know. Man. I
No?
don't follow United that well to know like there's.
Lukaku.
Oh, this was like a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying.
But this was like before.
This one Lukaku was in Chelsea.
Yeah, this was like before. I was like.
Yeah, he was like 19 years old. He ended up moving to Everton.
Mm-hmm. That was a good move for Lukaku. Going to Everton. Did good.
Yeah, which is weird. And he like apparently proved himself at Everton. And no, I'm saying he apparently proved himself to Mourinho at Everton.
Yeah.
And because in the beginning, Mourinho was like, "Nah, you ain't shit. Get out of here." I'm telling you, I think he sold him to Everton. I don't know, but
Oh shit.
he didn't give him a chance, But
Yeah.
so he apparently proved himself, and he bought him for Manchester United.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the other one, the other Chelsea player, he's a midfielder.
Is he with? He's not with him right now, right?
He's not with him right now. Plays against him.
Plays against him.
Yeah, pretty much in the same league. That's what I mean by playing against him.
Is he still at Chelsea?
He's not in Chelsea.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care whoever leaves him.
Man.
Goes.
All right, De Bruyne. Yeah,
Okay.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Yeah.
It's not like a while ago.
Another while ago, yeah, man. This is when when was it when he coached Chelsea, man?
It was a while ago, cause
That's what I'm saying. It was a while ago.
Because he had two spells
So
with
apparently,
Chelsea.
he had to.
Because he had two spells with Chelsea. What the one was when Lukaku was younger. Because I do remember that one, and then he left, and that's when Lukaku went to Everton, and Lukaku spent like a chunk of his career at Everton.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea wanted to buy him again, but Lukaku was. Mourinho. I don't think Mourinho was there. But I think he was. I think this was the second time Mourinho was at Chelsea was when he wanted to buy Lukaku again. I think he ended up. I think Manchester United wanted him, and then there was like the whole drama of like Mourinho going to United. Which if I'm Lukaku.
Oh yeah, it was the same thing with De Bruyne.
Yeah, benched him and didn't want to play him.
He ended up transferring to Wolfsburg,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was there for 3 years, I guess. Yeah, 3 years in Bundesliga. Then he came back to the Premier League, where he's playing right now,
Yeah.
Manchester City. He's doing great. Obviously, you know, Casillas,
Yeah.
Real Madrid. He benched him. Fans hated him, and then after that, he started like having being on bad terms with some players as well, like Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, it's funny that we'll get into it because I was reading some stuff. I was looking at some stuff about him as well, like Mourinho in general.
Okay.
They have probably with like Mourinho has gone to war with.
And then one of the recent ones also as well with Manchester United was Schweinsteiger.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much said he was. I guess he wanted to say he was too old or something. And he didn't want to play him, so he pretty much demoted him to U23 with the Young Bucks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like 30 something?
Yeah, I know he was. He is.
Like 30 something. Like,
Yeah. But he was playing with the Young Bucks, like the academy player or something. I don't know. But
yeah.
then he ended up.
Damn, my voice.
Then he ended up doing obviously to us with us.
Yeah, not his best move.
It's never our best move, which is kind of on fire, but I fucking love it. Blanco. I mean, it's a good place. You know, nowadays, European great players like to come over here in the United States and retire here. You know, we got Ibrahimovic over here.
True.
We got Wayne Rooney. We've had Blanco.
Kaká was here too.
We had Pavel Pardo.
True.
Kaká. You know,
Yeah.
David Beckham started it all.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Because when he came to LA Galaxy, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do that too." So keeping it with the Real Madrid players.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know too much about this one, Pedro Leon, because I didn't even know the guy a lot. I'm guessing he was a rising star pretty much, but it was transferred before he had a chance to
prove himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 23. He was 23 years old, and he got transferred to Getafe. Yeah, because of Mourinho. This is after soon transferred to Getafe after accusing Mourinho of treating him unfavorably.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
So. Transfer one that happens, but
that sucks. This one was. I didn't know this either, but it was surprising. But I can see it as not surprising. Cristiano Ronaldo. Did you ever see that?
I don't think I ever saw it.
I never saw it either. That's why I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, he was. Apparently, they had problems with each other. Mourinho says that Ronaldo was too overconfident, like his ego, which I can see that. You know, I think they're saying that right now as well.
I mean, I can see that though.
Yeah, like he has a big ego in Juventus as well. So
Okay.
I can believe that in Mourinho, but I mean, the issues was like, I don't know what it was about. I mean, obviously he was saying he was overconfident, and he didn't listen to his instructions and whatnot. He wanted to do his own thing, wanted to play his own way, and not play Mourinho's way.
Yeah.
But Mourinho had enough. Said that he ended up telling the assistant coach to go tell, like pretty much doing like the whole high school thing. Like, can you go tell him that I'm not talking to him? And then the other guy's like, well, can you go tell him that if he wants to tell me what, like that kind of thing.
Back and forth and shit.
Yeah, it's like a high school kind of type of shit. But when you're not talking to your friend, but you're telling your other friend to tell your friend stuff. Like, can you tell that I'm not gonna give him some of my fries because I don't really like it right now? And it's like, well, can you go tell him that I don't care about my own fries?
What the fuck?
I don't know, stuff like that. So apparently that's what was going on with them.
That shit happening.
Juan Mata, Chelsea again.
That's funny because he's like with them right now anyway too.
Yeah, he's with him as well.
So it's like,
matches, but he doesn't play as much, right?
I
haven't seen him. I've seen him like maybe a couple minutes.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That one I could see. I could see that one.
Yeah, pretty much when he played man, he sold him out to Manchester United in 2014. Oh, so he ended up selling him to Manchester United.
Yeah.
And they were reunited in 2016. All right. Yeah, I'll just read some stuff away. All right, another one from Manchester United, Luke Shaw.
Yeah, I see that one.
Was that recent or was that?
That's one of the most more recent ones
as well.
He
Right?
wasn't like playing and stuff, or kind of just on the bench.
He's on the bench right now.
Sometimes, yeah. Like he played. I think he's played maybe like a handful of games, but not enough to be like.
And he's looking to move to a new club as well.
Yeah,
that's the thing with football. And then Ricardo Quaresma in Inter Milan. I didn't even know he coached Inter Milan.
What the fuck?
But he was younger now, right? This has to be a while ago.
That's
like a long time ago.
That was a while ago. 2000s maybe 2000.
Because he also had problems with Eto'o. And I see a picture of him right here, and he's younger.
He does look younger.
Yeah. So I mean that was it. So that's the ones I have right here. Eto'o and Quaresma for Inter Milan. What do you think of that?
I think it's in his nature, man. Going off of your question, Mourinho has gone to war with. I think he's gone to war with a bunch of people, players included, fans, teams.
Junior, he made Quaresma cry.
Damn.
He's like, my biggest regret was joining Inter. He said of his time in Italy. I felt on the margins of the squad and woke up crying when I had to attend training sessions.
Damn. It's fun, man. The thing with Mourinho is like it's funny because I was watching this video yesterday on YouTube, and there's like basically like pundits, pretty much asking like what they need to do, what Manchester United needs to do. Like, do they need to fire Mourinho now, give him a few more weeks? So one of the guys was saying that they needed to fire him now, because the way that Mourinho works is like when he knows that the ship is sinking, he takes people down with him. It's basically like him saying, "This is going to the shit, so you're all coming with me."
Oh, and it's kind of that's going on right now with Manchester United.
And he's kind of right, because if you think about it, Manchester United's like 10th place. They're like one of their like worst starts of the season or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like Pogba wants to leave,
and he won't allow it.
And I don't think he'll allow it. But then he'll like offload Alexis Sanchez, which was a complete waste of money. Because they paid who knows how much money for Alexis Sanchez and he hasn't done shit.
Yeah.
So that was
he got benched recently again.
Yeah. So I mean, even if you get benched, still you should do like for the price that they paid for him. I mean.
Yeah.
You should do something, but he hasn't done shit. So I mean, that's complete waste of money right there. So they want to offload him. Pokemon wants to leave. There's like a bunch of other people, like Shaw wants to leave as well. They were saying that they need to get rid of him now, like, because he's gonna like sink the whole ship. That's pretty much what he's doing, you know.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
I don't know if you heard, but Zinedine Zidane is learning English. He's studying English.
I heard that, but
so he's from France.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
He learned a little bit of Spanish because he played in. I mean, he knew a little bit of Spanish because he played in Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But now he's studying English because might be signs of him moving to Manchester United.
I actually heard that he's not. I heard that was baloney.
Oh, that was baloney.
That's what I heard. One of the.
We don't have facts here. We just
have baloney.
We have bologna sometimes.
That's what I know.
Sometimes we got salami. Sometimes we have bologna. Sometimes we put it together on some bread and cheese, and we get something good about it.
Actually, bologna's like ham. Salami's more like a carrot ham. But anyway, another point.
Hey, when you're a meat lover, you're a meat lover. Steak, chicken, and salmon all together in a plate. I'm down for that.
It's a little weird, but okay. Anyway, we got off topic there for a while, but okay. Now they were saying. So I mean, I heard that one, but then I heard some other. Like the internal people that United said that was not happening.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if they can say that all they want, but in the end, it's like it might happen. So I don't know. I think it'd be good for Man United to do that.
Get someone new,
especially after what Zidane accomplished at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So I think
repeats.
I think that's definitely good for them. Will it happen?
Repeat the three-peat. Repeat the three-peat.
Let's not go there. But anyway.
Okay.
Because Chelsea fans, so fuck United. Anyway.
Repeat the three-peat. Alright, Pogba. Where is he going? Because I'm confused. He says he wants to go back to Juventus.
So I heard that.
Let's not do Mourinho statements, alright? Let's not do Mourinho statements. Alright? He says he wants to go to Juventus.
I heard that one.
Then he's saying Barcelona wants to buy him. Or some sports magazine or something.
I heard that too.
And he's going to go to Barcelona. He said that I want to leave this summer to Barcelona. So I'm confused. Where does he want to go?
I think he just wants to get away from Manchester United.
Just wants to get away. So he's down to just go to Everton. If the opportunity's there.
I doubt that. Well, he's got to offer. Look,
he wants to leave England.
He wants to leave. I don't think he wants to leave England in general, but I just think he wants to get away from Manchester United.
All right, now check this out. Because he has 3 more years in his contract with Manchester United, but he wants to leave. In order for that to happen, you got to pay a hefty price then.
Yeah.
So Manchester United said, if you want to buy him, 200 mil.
200? Yeah,
I think that was the price. I'm not so sure. I could be wrong.
No.
Remember, baloney.
Baloney. No one's gonna pay that.
But I think, because they have to pay for the 3 years that Manchester United bought him for.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What did they buy him for? 5 years? I don't know, but yeah, it says right here. Look. Manchester United will demand more than 200 mil to sell Paul Pogba, with his relationship with Jose Mourinho broken after being told he will never kept in the club again. See what I'm saying? So
200 mil?
Because he has 3 years remaining on his contract at Old Trafford. I think that's why they have to, regain that money, loss of money.
I think the only ones that would pay for that is either Barcelona or Juventus.
You got one more in there. Oh, PSG. They like to spend money like that.
Yeah, but I don't think they need him. I think PSG's already stacked. I think PSG would be good if they don't do any more like transfer market business. They already have a stacked ass team. It's like adding more to it is kind of just like it doesn't make
casual.
I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. It's like you already have a decent midfield. You have decent forwards.
Oh, I think they were on the running for that as well. On the running. I think Barcelona, because I know Barcelona
wanted to. I know that. But he wants to go back to Juventus.
All competing to sign him.
I mean, yeah. I think that's a excessive price, and I get that you gotta make your money back, but
yeah, because he was only bought for 89 million.
Yeah. See, I mean, I think if it's like, if you spend I think Manchester United needs to get rid of Sanchez and Pogba. Let Sanchez go. Try to get some of the money that you wasted on him.
Okay.
Try to get some of that, and then just let Pogba go for wherever he wants to go. Like
okay.
you're not gonna get 200 million. I doubt.
So you say PSG doesn't need him?
PSG doesn't need him. No.
Juventus, what would you think?
I don't think they need him as well. I think he's a good addition to the team.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, well, you're just gonna say no team needs him.
I mean, he's a good addition to the team.
Okay.
But they already have they don't have good midfielders, but they have decent midfielders. Which again,
okay.
I think him coming in just kind of adds to it. I mean, if you were to go to PSG, it's like
you might get benched, just like Courtois did.
No, I mean you're gonna play him because you just bought him, but And you gotta bench some of your other players.
Well, no hasn't played.
He's just playing few games.
All right, what about Barcelona?
I think they're the ones that would actually need him.
Oh, really?
I think they would need him. I think they don't have the best midfield. I think adding him to it definitely adds to the improvement of the whole squad itself. Because he's a versatile player. I know he does play midfield, but I think he could be used in other parts of the field.
Like defense?
Not defense.
Like goalkeeper, maybe?
No, tampoco.
Oh.
No. But I'm saying like
ball running?
Jesus fucking. But yeah, I think Barcelona. I think Barcelona's a team that needs him.
Okay.
I don't think PSG does not need him. Juventus,
But could use him.
they could use him, but they don't necessarily need
Right.
him.
And Barcelona's the one that need him most. Okay.
I would say yes. So where's he going? To be honest, if Jose Mourinho leaves, he's not going anywhere. That's my guess. If they bring in Zidane, I think Zidane will use him
The right way.
the right way.
Because Manchester United could use him still, right?
They could, yeah, of course, they could use him.
Yeah.
Because he's an asset. He's pretty much an asset to any team.
Okay.
But like I said, there's some players you gotta get rid of.
And some you
gotta keep. So
you gotta deal with.
Pogba you definitely keep. My solution is you get rid of Mourinho, bring in somebody else, whether it be Zidane, whether it be I think
just get rid of Sanchez.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, there's other stuff, but I think I think
that's step number one.
I think the main issue here is Mourinho.
Okay.
So you get rid of Mourinho, bring in either Zidane. I think they said Conte was a contender for the job as well. Bring those people because look what Conte did with Chelsea. They won the Premier League his first year at Chelsea. So obviously he's a good good caliber of coach. Zinedine Zidane just got off a 3-peat with the Champions League with Madrid, so obviously he's a good coach as well. And then it's like, what has Mourinho done? Not a lot.
Sold players.
He sold players
Right.
and he's kind of sabotaging.
Let's move on to the number one guy we always talk about here in Samian Podcast, and that is
Alan Pulido!
Alan Pulido.
He just fucking with that.
Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7. Why do they call him CR7?
Why do they call him CR7?
Yeah.
You don't know?
No.
Because it's Cristiano C, Ronaldo R is number 7.
Okay. Now he is being accused of rape, sexual assault. I think that is one of the biggest accusations anyone can make. So if it's real,
Unless they accuse
whoever
you
accused Ronaldo,
unless they accuse you of wearing
better have
keys.
facts. Hey, did you know that one guy has like 3 babies in like 6 weeks?
Who?
Yeah, some guy. Real quick, get it up topic. But real quick.
What the fuck was that?
His name is Berahino. Berahino.
Said Berahino?
Yeah, he plays for. He's a striker for Stoke City. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Saido Berahino. Yeah. He has become the father of 3 babies from 3 different women in the last 6 weeks.
Damn, what a
player! Damn, what a dog! No, let me tell you about dogs. That's a dog right there, man. Yeah, one from his girlfriend, which is now his ex-girlfriend, because he had a side thing with a model.
Okay, so
I think from France. I don't know where. I think she was from France. So his ex-fiancée Stephanie Cristoforo, and then Chelsea. She's from Chelsea, man. Chelsea. Yeah. Finds out he has his first child is born on May 3rd from his ex-fiancée. Then his second child who was born on supposedly his second baby was born on July 17th from the model he had a relationship with.
Damn.
Which caused a breakup with his fiancée.
Of course.
And then out of nowhere, going back 3 days or 2 days, on July 15th, his son was born from a nurse.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
He needs to keep it in his pants.
It's crazy. What a dog, man. They tell me about dogs, man. That guy's a dog. Alright, going back to Ronaldo. He's accused of rape.
Just got off the topic. What the fuck?
What do you know about that? I don't know anything about that. Apparently, it's some. I only know that it's a girl from the United States.
So it's a girl from the United States saying that it was in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I read into it a little bit because I was like, what the fuck wrong with them? Like, I was getting accused now of that shit, but
It's just random because this is a long time ago, supposedly.
so it's from 2009.
Yeah.
I guess like
That's only when he began in Real Madrid, no?
yeah. So I guess like, so according to her, she says that like they were in a hotel room, like she went in or whatever, and he like had his way with her.
Yeah.
And that he told her that like 99% of the time he's a good guy, but that 1% he doesn't know about, which is why he did that. Then I guess he paid her like
$375,000.
She signed like a non NDA, non-disclosure agreement. But now she's coming forward.
Yeah.
Saying that he did this. I don't know, man. Like,
think it's fake? I think it's fake.
I would say.
Where's the facts? We don't want baloney here. We want facts.
I don't know. I mean, again,
you wait so long. Well, I mean, you did pay her like that much money for the
yeah. So I mean,
supposedly hush money.
But I don't know. My thing is like, why do you come out like all this time later? Like, I get that there's like the trauma behind it. Like, I understand that part. But my thing is like, why would you wait like until? I mean, even if you did sign a non-disclosure agreement, like, yeah, you would have to pay that money back. So, I mean, instead of taking that money, don't take the money and just speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I guess, I don't know, maybe that's just my point.
No, that's my point too. I feel the same exact way.
Okay, I mean, because there's like a lot, I mean, this is like it's like a topic now. It's kind of sad to say that it's a topic, but it's like a topic in like Hollywood, like all these people get accused of, like, all these, and men, it's just men most of the time. Well, I mean, all the time it's men, but like men get accused of like paying these women like a shitload of money, and then it's like these women come out, and like I get the whole like you get traumatized, you get hurt by it, and I understand that that's very real, and I get that, but my thing is like, why not just like don't take the money and you speak on it? Because when you speak on it, like you're gonna get way more attention. You know what I'm saying? Than just like taking money and like staying quiet. I mean, that just, I don't know. I think that's how I think about it, and make them a little weird. But like, for example, like I don't know if you, but like a big one was like Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly was like this guy, was like the #1 at like Fox News, and like Fox News they're known for not being the best news source out there. So this guy paid like I think like a total of like 5 women like $32 million. In total, not like just one, but
okay.
So it's like, in my opinion, it's like, well, if you're a woman, or I mean anybody that's accused, a victim of this, is like, why take the money and be quiet, and then kind of come back like later out and do that? That's my thought. I don't know. Sounds kind of weird, but
so he paid 5 women and raped them.
No, so he like sexually assaulted women.
Oh, but then he paid for hush money.
Pretty much, yeah. So he paid a total of $32 million to these women so they wouldn't say anything. And I think like one or two came out, and then as soon as those 2 came out, the rest started coming out. So he got fired, obviously, and he was all over the news and yada yada yada.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know if they got any compensation, like when they came out recently with that. It was like maybe like a year or 2 ago, I think, that this happened. But I don't know if they got any more money as of that. Or I mean, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know how that works. I know once you sign a non-disclosure agreement, like you cannot talk about that, or you have to pay the money back that they give you. So it's like, my train of thought is, all right, why not just don't take the money and talk about it?
Exactly. That's what I would. Because
if you imagine, like, for example, in this case, he paid her $375,000. Like, what if this woman can't pay the $375,000? She's gonna get sued. I think from what I heard, since she's talking about it and she can't talk about it, his lawyers are gonna sue her for doing that. So now you're in the hole even more because of that. So in my train of thought is just don't take the money. You know what I mean? Like there's only so much that they can do to scare you, or to, in a sense, like tell you like, we're gonna give you like this amount of money. Don't say anything. Be like, no, I don't want the money. Just want to talk about it or something. I want people to know, you know, what type of person you are. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know. I get it, it's a touchy subject and everything. I sound like a dick right now, but
no, man.
but it's like, why would you come out?
You got some points, yeah. Why take so long?
Why take the what? Well, I mean, I
because if it was me, I'd probably just be like you said, don't take the money.
Yeah, don't take the money, don't sign shit, especially like.
I mean, if they scare me with taxes and shit, I'm screwed. Like.
Yeah, but still, like, no one's gonna do that, you know. It's like,
well, you never know.
Taxes.
Yeah,
you know. Especially
if
like.
it was Ronaldo, probably. You're right.
I mean, with anybody in general too, because I mean, if you look at like all the guys that have been accused of that, it's kind of like.
Well, there's some people who are crazy, man.
Yeah, but not crazy enough to go out and kill somebody. Because then,
crazy enough.
Because I mean, there are people crazy enough to kill somebody, but if you think about it, if you're somebody in the public eye, like.
That's what I'm saying.
Like in the public eye. In the public eye, yeah, it makes it a little bit harder for you to. Kind of
in the public eye, I get it. If it's not in the public eye,
well, yeah, that's different. Yeah, but I mean, like the one, like Ronaldo, he's a public figure.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh's a public figure.
Right,
all these people are public figures. So yeah, like you can scare somebody as much as you want, but like in that, we know you're not gonna do it because you're a public figure.
Dark web, you never know.
Huh?
Dark web, you never know. There's
still though. I mean, there's ways you can con. So it's like, why would you risk on that? Yeah. So I mean,
it's crazy. We don't know too much about this.
Yeah, I don't
know
the full details of it, but.
Just wanted to get some opinions, and
yeah, I think his lawyer said that. I mean, even what she was doing was illegal. So
talk about it.
That's just him, I don't know. I don't know, like if he actually did do it and she did sign an agreement, took money, or if they just kind of just being made up and that figure was just thrown out there. So I mean, I don't know the full details of it, but that's just what I read, what I thought about it. So.
Yeah. Like I said again, it's really a serious accusation.
Yeah, it is. I mean, shit, dude. Especially now.
It's crazy.
It's fucking serious.
Especially him dealing with his taxes stuff and around with it, but that's a whole different thing. But
yeah,
yeah. All right, that was. Man, you got real serious there, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's fucking. It's fucking funny shit, bro.
That's it, boy. All right. Final thing we got for today, of episode 18 of our Submedium podcast, is we're gonna go back into a little bit of some advice stuff that I got going on for you guys, because check it out. Are you gonna tell me some friend? He's not a friend, by the way, just a co-worker. But he didn't come to me, which was mistake number one.
So your co-worker,
he went to another guy, and so he has this thing for a girl at work, right?
Your co-worker?
Yeah. And he went to some other guy, told him how he can get her, how he can talk to her and stuff, how to get her to like him and stuff. I was like over here like, shit, what the fuck, man?
Eavesdropping?
Got some hair coming out of me. No. I was cleaning up, man, and I'm hearing this. Cleaning up, and I'm hearing this,
Yeah. So eavesdropping,
pretty much. And I was just, but then I was just like, oh, you know what? He already fucked up and not coming to me, but whatever. Now I got something. Now I got a list of things that that could help how to get a girl to like you.
Okay.
Make you more attractive, but mainly psychological ways to get her to like you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I figured this whole thing solution of like failing and then succeeding, or I myself struggled with this.
Okay.
I struggled to get girls,
Did you?
I did, man.
I think you did, man.
I did, man.
I think you did. I think you did.
No. I sucked at it. I sucked at it, and but you learn from your mistakes.
I never do.
You never do? I do, and I fail a lot. All right, that's a good thing, man. All right.
Damn. All right.
Wait. Well, I don't fail a lot, but I fail at things. But then it goes for anything, and I learn from those mistakes, and then I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up. But now I know for the future, right? So these things, when I didn't do it, like I didn't fill out a lot of them, but I filled out most of the things, All right, number one, I got. Okay. I got 8 things you need to know. All right, number one is the most obvious thing. It's hygiene. All right. I learned that girls love to smell things.
They do.
And they like the smell of good things.
I mean, who doesn't?
Right. These things can go both ways. All right.
Yeah.
They can go both ways for both guys and girls. So even if girls are thinking like, how do I get a guy to like me? These things will be the same things. All right. So hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like, not just like doing your daily like washing your face, showering and stuff, but like the main thing is how I said smell. It's pretty much how to use like your cologne or your perfumes, all that stuff. Use deodorant.
I was about to say that. I mean, the
basic is using deodorant.
The basic thing is just go to the store, buy deodorant.
Right. That's the most.
You don't even have to. In my opinion, I'm sorry, cutting you off, but in my opinion, you don't necessarily have to wear a cologne.
Yeah, you don't.
As long
I was just gonna get it.
As long as you don't smell like sweat.
Right. Because I learned this from the gym days in high school.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know.
When we came out of gym, guys reek, man.
we stank,
guys, they stank, man. And I was the only one who would take showers after the gym.
I would too.
I don't know. I'm talking about in my class.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking about we never had class together in high school.
We didn't, right?
Not in high school.
Not gym. We had other classes together, but not gym.
Did we? I don't remember having classes with you in high school. Not in high school. I know in middle school we did, but not in high school.
My bad.
Yeah. Because I barely saw you. I would see you in the hallways, but then I barely saw you. I remember that shit. But we did go to the gym afterwards, like after school.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, cologne is like, it's not a necessity, but getting deodorant for sure.
Yeah. I would definitely say.
I would stay away from ice bottles, especially in high school.
Yeah.
I remember everybody would buy ice bottles and I'd be like, what the hell?
I would just thank you. I would just stay away from like those sprays in general.
Yeah.
There's some good ones out there.
I mean, and if you do use cologne, a simple right in the wrist and the neckline, you should be good.
Yeah.
Those are the main places you want to smell good anyway.
Or down there if you get lucky.
Alright, number 2 is it's like a 2-in-1 is be exciting and pretty much not to be boring. We talked about that, not being boring, how not to be boring. One of the main things we talked about was trying new things.
Yeah.
You know, and with that, I said, you know what, having a hobby is something, because one thing that girls do like is, well, first of all, going back to the exciting thing, like trying new things, is when you post things on like nowadays, like Instagram, Facebook, whatever, Snapchat, you're doing you post the things that you're doing, like you're trying out new stuff. It shows that you aren't afraid of doing new things. Not only does that attract other people, like friends wise, like people that want to be your friends, but as well girls, you know. So if she sees that you're excited, you're trying new things, you're gonna get her to like you, you know.
Yeah. So I should go jump off a plane.
Right. She's gonna be like, wow, this guy's a daredevil. This guy ain't afraid of jumping off a plane.
I am afraid of jumping off a plane.
Yeah, but it'll show that you're not. At the moment, the adrenaline kicks in and you're literally having fun. You know? Right afterwards, you're gonna be like, shit, that was fucking scary. Alright. Going back to the hobby thing, girls like it when you're passionate about something.
Correct.
You know?
I agree with that.
So if you just have a hobby in general, like it can be whatever you like. It doesn't matter. If she sees that you like something, you have a hobby, she's gonna like you, man. She's gonna find you attractive.
Girls do like, I mean, not.
It makes you look productive and stuff, and it makes you look like you have a passion for something. It's just
it also makes
general passion.
It makes you look fun, you know, like.
Right.
Makes you look like you like to have fun.
Yeah.
Just like stick to one thing or like.
Yeah. Plus, it adds to if you do something like creative, just saying.
Yeah.
You know,
I get
whether it's like music or art, some type of art.
Yeah. Yeah,
because there was one time at work, at my other job, there's a different job, and then she's like, "What you do at school?" And I was like, "Oh, I took classes like for like culinary arts. I took classes for like videography, like cinematography, basically, and music." And she's like, "Oh, damn, you're an art student." And I was like, "Pretty much, yeah." Boom! I didn't even know, but then you gotta try it. You gotta try it, but you know,
you didn't see the deal.
No, I didn't see no deal. I was busy elsewhere. Number 3, bro. Number 3 is this one I got from I don't remember if you watched the movie Hitch. Will Smith.
Yeah.
I got this from that. Being nice to a stranger, or doing something nice. You know, just in general doing something. I want to say doing something nice.
Mm-hmm.
So what I mean by this is like, so say you're somewhere in a public area or something, like, and she's around and you see her, she's like right there. You doing something nice for a stranger, like helping them out, it'll show like she's gonna think in her head, wow, this guy is nice to a stranger. If he can be nice to a stranger, imagine how nice he could be like to me.
Yeah.
Someone you like.
It shows that you're compassionate.
Yeah. I got it, like I said, I got it from Hitch because there was a scene where, like, even doing something nice for her, it's better if you do something nice to a stranger, but even if you do something nice for her, like, say you plan a thing where, like, in the movie, he attracted her dog to, come to the street, like, outside. She was going to a hotel, so he attracted the dog. The dog came outside, outside the building, obviously with the tree and stuff, and then Will Smith grabbed the dog, gave it to the guy the guy hired him. And then he pretended to save the dog from a taxi cab. So he got in front and lay down, and it's a little overboard, but it looked like he saved him. When she got out, going for her dog, after her dog, she saw that it looked like he saved the dog from being run over. That's what I'm talking about, doing something nice, I know that's a little extreme, that's a little too overboard. That's a little overboard, but I was planning, I was obviously in a movie, but doing something like that, that's what I'm going with this.
I get you. I get the movie.
Number 4 is toucher, banana creepy way. Alright? I'm talking about playful touching, like, that's why Facebook did the whole poking thing. That's kind of the thing behind it. So I should poke, kind of like poking, like, you know when people like kind of like poke each other and then that was kind of like playful?
That was kind of uncomfortable though.
Oh yeah, hold on, because it goes with this too. If it goes, don't go. Number one thing about these things is don't overdo it. Don't go overboard.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So like, don't like if she's scared or feels like she's gonna get raped,
get the fuck out of here.
Stop doing what you were doing, right? Just stop what you were doing, right? But normally, like I said, the shoulder, the arm, or the hand. Whatever. To like,
Yeah, I think it's like common sense too. Like,
don't be like, oh, hugs, yay, or massages.
Don't do that.
Yeah, just go overboard.
That's a little creepy,
but play
I can watch what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the flirting type of thing back in the.
Yeah, like I
don't know if it's around today, but back in the 90s for sure.
Old, man.
What?
We're old. Back in the day.
Back in the 90s, bro. That was the playful.
Yeah,
flirting
I
thing.
used to do that, like kind of mess around and shit sometimes. I get that.
Yeah, and number 5 is kind of goes with it, complimenting her. Again, don't overdo it by looking creepy and being like, damn, nice ass or something. Not physical stuff like that. Number one thing I would always go for is the hair, because I know if girls want to be confident on something, it's usually something they work hard for. Like they spend their money on, they take care of it a lot. And the number one thing in the girl for that is the hair.
Makeup.
Yeah, makeup too. There's other things you can comment on her, like her style.
Yeah.
If she's wearing like nice shoes or something, it's always good. But I mean, the number one thing for me would be the hair.
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, you can always go like, I don't know how you would compliment on makeup. How would you make compliment on makeup or something?
She has a pretty face.
True.
She has a nice smile. She has nice eyes.
There you go, see?
She has the most beautiful eyes I've ever laid eyes on.
Nice.
Get poetic.
Get poetic.
Yeah, stuff like that,
Yeah. Again, not too creepy where you go like,
badass.
Badass, don't nice rack or something, like nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Keep it classy. Keep it classy. Classy and simple always gets it done.
Going off with classy, always wear a watch.
I didn't even wear this. Did you write that on there?
No, I didn't. I'm just messing with you, man. Alright, number 6 is making her laugh, which is kind of like what I just did right now. Alright, no.
No, but yeah.
Yeah. If it shows you got humor, again, it goes back to saying you're kind of fun. You're funny. You're funny. When it comes to that, like some jokes, but don't do cheesy jokes, like, oh, did you know that Dunkin' Donuts is dropping the donuts off their name? And then you'd be like, oh, I don't not know that. No, it goes like this. I do not believe that.
I'm gonna go around to that, man. I'm out of shit.
My friend, exactly. That ruined the whole thing. I fucked it up, but
I get what you mean though.
Cheese jokes. Do like funny jokes.
Yeah, do funny jokes. Also, What's that? Do appropriate jokes. Don't do like nasty jokes.
Yes.
Don't do jokes you would do with your guy friends. You know, like
Right.
Don't do those. Yeah. Those are off limits now.
Or with one thing I know about comedians is, I remember watching an episode with the Wayans Bros.
Mm-hmm.
There was an episode where he was trying to be a comedian in a short story. He was making fun of others to be funny, which was funny, and it kind of goes with the same thing with the SpongeBob episode with the squirrel jokes.
Yeah.
But when you make fun of others, it makes you look like a dick. You know, it makes you look like a dick, so don't be doing that.
That's true.
Instead, the best subject is making fun of yourself.
Yeah.
Just don't go overboard again.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it again. Do it like sometimes, just like a little bit like,
Yeah.
like, you know, clumsy, and you make fun of yourself, something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
you make too much fun of yourself, it's gonna make you look like you're insecure.
True.
So, a little going too far as well on that.
Yeah.
Number 7, get her to things. Get her to do things.
Okay.
That just being, it's simple. It can be simple stuff. You know, picking up a pencil. You know, can I borrow a pencil if you're in class? Stuff like that. Again, don't overdo it. It'll make her feel like you're using her. But if you get her to do things for you, she's gonna think like, why am I doing this for him? It might be because I like him or something. You know, it's
okay, I get you.
like, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean. I see.
Because if she doesn't like you, she's gonna be like, oh hell no, what the fuck do you think I am? I ain't gonna be doing shit for you.
yeah, I get you.
You know, then she won't like you. That shows that she doesn't like you. But if she's doing so, if she's willing to do
like if you ask her for a favor and she
Right.
does it, it means that like there's obviously more.
Yeah, she wants
more
to do that
there.
favor for you.
Yeah, because most people will be like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Right. You get what you know, right? Psychological ways, man. Last one is obviously always confidence, and I'm not gonna get too into confidence because I can do a whole. Yeah, we talked about it, but again, even with coming over here, talking about this, like, obviously girls see that. I think the number one thing they look into a guy is confidence.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you show it goes. I can make a whole nother list of like, from like the point of walking up to her being step number 1.
Yeah.
Going out through the whole process of like talking to her, asking her how to ask questions and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It'll show that you have confidence. So I'm not going to go into confidence, but just know that you need confidence in order to do this stuff.
Yeah. Confidence is always confidence is key.
Yeah.
Anything you do.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not alley.
It's all right, man. I know my list wants to make me cry and stuff. What do you think? Good list or what?
It's a good list, man. I like it.
Would you add something else?
No, I don't think I would. I think everything on there is like
On point.
on point. If you do all these things and she doesn't budge, she probably doesn't like you. She probably stop doing all these things.
Right.
But I think it's a good list, man. I don't think I would add anything to it. Be a bad boy. Girls love bad boys. Some do. Just don't be a douche or a dick. Not all girls. Some girls love that. There's a weird ones, but yeah, it's a good list, man. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good list. Well thought of.
No, this is all, like I said, this is all stuff I struggled with back then.
It's good though.
Yeah, I learned from this stuff.
It's good, man.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this is what I want to tell that guy.
Should we call him? Go fucking
Yeah.
tell him right now.
My
Show him this video. Show him
My
this video.
coworker.
Show him
My coworker. That
You're
needed.
cool? Hey, it's alright, bro. Hey.
Well, then I need it, bro.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
good.
Hey, are you though?
I'm good, man. Why would I need it? All right.
You got a girlfriend?
No.
No more questions.
No more questions. I plead the fifth. All right.
You already answered.
All right. There you go. This is how to get a girl like you. Most of the stuff is psychological, but some things you can easily. I mean, they're easy to do. So
Yeah.
yeah. This is something in.
This is something in podcast episode number 18.
Thanks, man.
I got you, bro.
Thanks again. Again, remember again. Right now is the best place to watch this is iTunes. I mean,
right. Right now, the best place to watch it is on YouTube.
yeah.
We're still working on iTunes right now.
Yeah, we're
You guys also check us out at unversedprods.com.
Yeah, the blog website.
Cortale, mi chavo, yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Alright. Remember, this is what this channel is all about. What just happened is what we're all about. I just failed. But you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna get up. I'm doing better. Alright?
You're gonna get up and do better.
I'm gonna get up and do it better. Thank you for watching the Sunday podcast. This is episode number 18. Again, best place to watch us is on YouTube. Because we're having issues with iTunes right now.
What?
Issues.
Okay. Alright, something else. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
All the links below. Description box below. Remember, live stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You can hang out with us there. Remember to comment, like, share, do all the good stuff. Hit the notification button, all that stuff. Watch all the videos. Watch all the playlists. Yeah, I'm good. Stay tuned for another new show coming up. We got more stuff coming up. We're gonna see if we can pull out three pieces of content a week. It's rough though.
We're gonna